Paleontology Stir Fry. Today in this episode, we're going to be doing something a little out of the ordinary. We're going to be taking a look at my personal fossil collection. So it's a little bit different than the usual uploads. So first let's start out with the stuff that we have went out and collected ourselves, which we all have videos on. So if you want to check that out, you can go and watch that after this video. So I'll start off with the fish we have. We have a lot more than what I have on display, as well as the trilobites that we just haven't done prep work on. So I'll start on the bottom. This is the first fish plate. As you can see, we have two fish and I think a third up here, unless this one just wraps around. But this is one we need to do the prep work on. We went and found this. Also these trace fossil, you can see they're sand ripples from like the waves that would come up on the beach. This one is in the trace fossil video if you wanted to check that out. And then up at the top, this fish right here, we found this fish. I'll get this out for you. This fish we found and haven't done the prep work on. We haven't done the prep work on any of these, so yeah. We found this fish as well, as you can see. We've also found this chunk of a fish. But these two fish we did not find. We actually did a activity at a museum prep work to get these fish, as you can see. And then as well as these, we also have found these trilobites. I'll show you. You can see right there. I'll show you this other one. It's a different species of trilobite that we found right there. But like I said, we have a lot more fish and trilobites that we just haven't done the prep work on. So that's the stuff that we found. So I'll move on to the stuff that I have personally bought and put in the collection. I only have one replica in my collection that's not a real fossil, which we saw a few episodes ago. It's this Toxicele bowerii turtle. So yeah, this is my only replica that I have in my collection right now. But then I'll show you here. We'll start this way and we'll go down this way. The first thing I have is this fossilized shrimp plate. You can see the two shrimp on there, which I recently got. It also has some fossils on the back. It looks like a third shrimp, but it's pretty hard to see it. I also have recently got this sand dollar, which we haven't done a video on, but I'm sure we will in the future. Here we have the amber that we used in the last video, as you can see. And this is a little collection I have of two fossils that kind of relate to each other. This is a chunk of a piece of a triceratops bone. At least I'm pretty sure it's triceratops. And then this is a piece of a triceratops tooth. So that's pretty cool. These go together. And actually this might be our next video, so you'll probably see these soon in the future. Here I have a gastropod. It's pretty cool. We got this actually at a fossil store after our trilobite video. We filmed that in Delta, and we picked this up at a fossil store. And along with that, we bought these two fossils, and this other one, which is a belemnite. This was like a little squid. We picked this up at the same store, as well as this single orthoceros. We also picked this up. I have another orthoceros plate, as I'll show you in a minute. But this is one of my favorite ones I've shown you before. This is my coprolite. I'm pretty sure it's a turtle coprolite, but I'm not exactly sure. So it's pretty cool. Moving on from that, I'll show you this. This is my orthoceros plate. That is one of my favorite. It's pretty cool. You can see it has 3 orthoceros. So yeah. It has none on the back. It has some cool marks, but that's all. And then here I actually got this. This is a plesiosaur tooth. It's pretty cool. It has the top chipped off, but yeah, has some of the matrix still on it. This here is my Spinosaur tooth, and then this is also from the same place where I got the Orthoceros plate and the Plesiosaur tooth. This is some Hadrosaur eggshell, which is pretty cool. I believe it's Edmontosaurus eggshell, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll show you all of these right now, and then we'll move on to the big one. These are some of my ammonites. As you see, they're split open. This one is, and this one's pretty cool. It's the only one that I have that has the ripples along the outside. This one I have is just a half of one, but it's pretty cool. And a cool thing about these is these are actually from Germany, so that's pretty cool. As well as this one, which is whole and not split open. And then my favorite ammonite is this one, which is also from Germany. And this is a pretty big ammonite, as you can see. This one is also split open. As you can see, there's the both halves. And then moving on from there, we have some of my first fossils I actually got are, I have this is my Megalodon tooth, which you saw in our very first episode on the channel. And then I have, these are actually my first fossils I put in my personal collection. We've had fossils for a long time, but these are the first ones I actually got in my personal collection. These are some Corax shark teeth. And this is another prehistoric shark tooth. I'm not sure on which species. I'm pretty sure it's Corax, but I'm not 100%. This is actually not a fossil. This is just a reef shark tooth that I just use for scale for my other teeth. And then the last stuff I have here are two mosasaur teeth, as you can see. One of these I bought on its own, and the other it came with the Spinosaur tooth. Okay, so this is actually not part of the stuff I display, but another part of my fossil collection. It's a very good way to actually start collecting fossils. This is a kit that I got that has 15 fossils in it, and as you can see, it came with this chart so you can tell what they are. But this is actually the ammonite I used in our ammonite video, as you can see. But yeah, this is just a very cool collection. It has clams, gastropods, has some coral, has actually a fossilized tiger shark tooth, it has petrified wood, and it has an ammonite, and it has a lot of cool stuff in it. So this is just a good way to start off fossil collecting. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.